I just made a video about why AI is not and will never be sentient. And on it, I commented, this is also why, beyond the obvious, my being a late in life realized non-binary, neuroqueer, autistic person intersects with my work about this. Many people might be like, what are you talking about? What does this have to do with anything? I assure you, it has a lot more to do with it than you might think. As many autists will say, the pattern's pattern. Okay? What I'm saying is that my work on identity relationships and technologies would not be the same, and I would not be doing it if I wasn't autistic. The reason why is explained in my field of media ecology. There's this concept I've brought up many times before. It's breakdowns as breakthroughs. Autistic people, I argue, know breakdowns more than any other person, probably, in comparison, in the same way at least. Obviously, any disenfranchised group has their own societal and social breakdowns that they experience and can learn and grow from. So this is to say, who better to understand the way that a human has been basically built as a concept than the people that have been dehumanized? I talk about this at greater length in my dissertation project about the socio-sexually violent US construct pre and present COVID. But what I'm saying is the same reason why these ChatGPT mimics of celebrity archetypes are being seen as surprisingly and potentially sentient and having any kind of human qualities is because of the same reason the double empathy problem has affected autistic people. To make this as clear as possible, the same reason that many autistic people who do not mask or do and aren't able to apparently get past an uncanny ableist archetype is because of the same reason that we have not been deemed fully human. Autistic people are constantly discriminated against for not being able to meet some sort of non-autistic tone or idiosyncrasy. This isn't a coincidence. It's built into the eugenics culture. So when I'm saying that we live in a society that has mechanized humans to the fullest extent of the law, business as usual, and it is now flipping after being pushed to its furthest most extreme into a humanization of objects, you can't not mention our concept and a failed diagnostic criteria of autism and how that plays into it. I mean, you can not mention it, but you would be failing to miss why things have played out the way that they have. We have a very limited and reductive concept of humanness, and it has failed all of us, but especially those of us who are autistic and black and brown, because the same reason why all of the tone policing and respectability politics bullshit is always pointed out by the black and brown folks that have been discriminated against is the similar kind of pattern to autistic folks experiencing the same thing. Because the concept of humanness is bullshit. It's based off of something that inherently disenfranchises those of us that have not historically and continue to not be deemed fully human because of who we are. And it's the same reason why ChatGPT on the outside appears more human than us. Do you see what I'm saying? So once we understand that these technologies reveal these built-in, deliberately designed biases, we can work to fix them and readjust the balance and, as I have argued, potentially rehumanize for the first time in at least our lifetime those that have been deliberately dehumanized.